Hello again, and look at this one. So yeah, is before even mentioning about, let's do a recap. So the retards that worked on Concord, they are still getting a job in the AAA industry because well, these triple corpos they really want to have all those leeches stuck in their body and turning in sick, having all kinds of diseases because they are fucking stupid. They keep accepting DEI money. They want that BlackRock's money keep flowing. At one point, is BlackRock going to run out of money? Along with all of these corporations? Because I think they are just walking corpses. But, well, something has been shared here in the comment sections when Grumz shared his take on, well, terrible hire by Microsoft. Are you going to mention that about developers that did the same? The fact that Valve had it SBI, yeah, they had it Sweet Baby Inc. We saw it in their website. We covered it before. Their development team, even if they still are making games at this point. The deadlock non-binary character. Ah, it was that one, right? They did a game. It's a live service. Well, those people are already inside Valve, and I guarantee that they have a finger on the censorship, just waiting for Gavin to pass and take control. Yeah, they're just waiting Gavin to die. The moment Gabe dies is game over for Steam. Say goodbye even for your licenses. You don't own anything, but still, if you have a storage out there, keep the games, man. Keep the games. Install everything you want to have, even if you say, oh, but at one point they removed the licenses and cannot verify it, doesn't matter. That data, still, you can find ways to actually make it run offline. It has been like that. People in the internet already have done that in the past. So yeah, the stuff that you because even if you say you can sell the senses, at least if even for the stuff you used to you own, it's going to be a problem finding it because look how they also they're pushing the censorship on the internet. But even me saying this, let's look at what Grumz share here. So right now, progressing managers and devs are pushing on Valve and seem to be more and more woke. Hey, we remember that what is happening with well, what happened with Blue Arkham Steam release and also Necopara for stage. They of course those fucking wokies hate lolicon content and anime, Asian style content. So they were of course going to well delay the review process for Steam like indefinitely because that's how they operate. Well, people should take notes at this point. But is based in Seattle. Hey, if I remember Seattle, like Portland is in Seattle, right? Where you remember the people even remember or are listening to my rambles. Remember all those articles about communist utopian in Portland? They tried to grow their own vegetables and they were fucking stupid, man. And all the crime statistics because they said, yeah, they found the police. And they turned it into a communist hellhole. Hey, everyone remember that? I still remember. I'm still laughing now. But yeah, it's Ball, of course, being a US based company in one of those where left are driven hellholes. Yeah, it kind of expected, even if I'm outside of the US. I mean, I can notice these patterns, and I know everyone else can too. But what Grumz say this here is, I talked to Ball insiders, and it's true that there are progressive people in there pushing on everything. So far, it's kept a balance. Yeah, and you know what is the issue? Is because what is the tactics that those fuckers always use with their victimism, falsely cries, oh, I was discriminated, oh, I was abused, oh, it's fucking toxic environment, we need to call the police. And the only thing you can make when you hear stupid text such as that is just roll your eyes out. And I know, but it's expected. Valve is infested, man. But their cancer hasn't progressed. Well, not that far yet. But it's true. The consensus of gain when he passed on, because he's an old guy. Yeah, at the end of the day is what is going to be the demise of Steam as a platform. Because the one that is going to be in charge, of course, not only DEI is going to be less of the problems. They're going to go full boogies love, EA, Activision, in the way how they host games, how they monetize games, what is allowed, what isn't. Even if it's not enough with payment processors, having some far less retard, of course, even if you already cock yourself up and censored, it still is not going to be known, and that's going to be the end of Steam as a platform. But also, even if from that fallout, there are still people interested in gaming. They are still find ways of sell their stuff. They are just going to have to be more elaborated in do so and have better expectations in how much budget they put on it. That's what I keep saying. If you are someone that have your own game, keep the budget in check. Don't try to go like overspending money and resources only to get yourself destroyed by those platforms that are pushing censorship and especially the payment processors. Just saying. That's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.